found out when I was in middle school. I was in the cheer team in middle school, so some of the girls that were 8th graders and became freshmen, they tried out for their cheer team here at Pace, and they were saying how it was really fun, and I figured that I would try it too. So.
I found out about Pace Cheer through my middle school and around 7th grade, because that was when the new coach came in, and they hyped up the cheer team so much, and I was like, oh, I want to be part of that, and I want to experience that.
My main goals since I was a little girl, I was like, oh, I want to be the cheer captain when I'm in high school or on the cheer team. And so that was kind of my goal since I started, and sooner or later I ended up moving my way up, and now I'm a captain.
I just really wanted to join, plus I was in gymnastics, and I felt like this was a perfect opportunity to still work on my skills and continue growing as a gymnast, and I just ended up liking it, and I stuck with it ever since.
At first it was really difficult to do all the homework that we had with the after-school practices, but it's very doable. It's just a matter of time management and just being able to deal with the pressure of classes and practices, but it was really doable, and that kind of helped me grow as a person as well.
What I have done to balance out my schedules is where I take courses during the summer at TSC. So I tend to take them during summer 2 instead of summer 1 because it helps in preparing myself for the school. Because in summer 1, which is the time most students take TSC courses, that's when all the cheer stuff is happening and occurring, where you're learning routines, you're learning your stunts and stuff. So if I were to take it summer 2, we don't really have much except just working out on our own. As long as I do that, then I'm fine. And I talk to Coach a lot about it. We balance our schedules out more. If I have a problem, he'll help me out through it and stuff like that. So that's how I balance my courses with TSC.
We're a really involved team. A lot of people think of cheer and they think that all we do is football season, but at least here at Pace, we're a full round team. We do events from the first day you try out to the last day of your tryout.
We're very involved. We're the first ones that the school calls to go to an event. We go to Special Olympics, Mr. Amigo. There's many events that we go to. We're the face of the school.
We are one of the only schools, at least here in Brownsville, that does go to competition, which a lot of people don't think that cheerleaders compete. A lot of people aren't uneducated with that. So we are a very competitive team when it comes to doing cheer competitions, and as nationals, we went to Dallas this year for the first time for NCA, which is the biggest competition you could go to as in the cheer world. So at least my 4 years that I've been on the team, we've gone to a competition every year, and every year we have come back with the trophy with first place. I've learned to be a lot more responsible, especially with being captain. This is my second year being captain. It is a lot of pressure to lead such a big team, and as the team, it did get bigger each year. As my sophomore year, I was co-captain, so it was about 15 girls. To my junior year, we had 30 girls, so it was a real big change for me.
What I've learned through Pace Cheer is independence, because before I was really, reliable on others to do stuff for me, and I was kind of, shy. But going through this process, I've learned to count on myself, and it's taught me life's lessons to be independent.
I will definitely miss having such a supportive group of friends, as long as my sisters, we call each other our sisters, because a lot of people don't understand it's not just another team, it's a family. It truly is a family. We spend more time with each other than we do at home. We'll be at school till 9 p.m. and be here back at 7 in the morning for practices, and a lot of people don't understand. We do come in the weekends and stuff, especially during competition season, so it's I'm leaving another family. So leaving them and going off to college is gonna be a big change.
I'm really gonna miss my freshmen. I really love them, my stunt group, but mostly my freshmen. They're my best friends, and just stick it out to the end. I know being in cheer is hard. There's moments you just want to quit, especially during competition season. You just want to quit, you want to give up, you're just frustrated with everybody, but don't give up, because at the end it's honestly really worth it.
A few words to the future Pace cheerleaders is that please stay, because it's a lot of commitment, but it really pays off at the end. It'll help you with responsibility and commitment, and it really does help a lot.
something that I want to tell girls coming onto the team is not to be scared, don't be intimidated. It's not so much of, it is a sport, as people say, and it is hard just like any other sport, but you do gain a lot of friendships and you will gain a second family. And I will definitely like to thank my coach, because if it weren't for him, I've been so independent with him, or real dependent with him. I feel like I do a lot for the team and he knows that. So leaving is going to be a big change, but I know the next year's team is going to do great. I have so much faith in them. There's a lot of potential on this next year's team, so just give it your all, don't give up. I know a lot of people want to quit like after their first year, but it's worth it staying all 4 years, and you do gain a new family.